Everyone, let's get into this thing, man. Um, we got a lot of interesting things going on out here as always. You know what I mean? And I wanted to clear the air so people can understand why the Most High, the universe, and all favor of the children of the Most High, which is the chosen, have been selected. They've been selected based on some of you chosen may be discouraged. Been selected based on your integrity, your morals, your inner work. You was willing to go in and fix things within yourself. You was willing to break generation curses. You was willing not to follow the crowd. You was willing to actually have integrity in the presence of others as well as the absence of others. You was willing to be more disciplined, more obedient. You was willing to actually love others whereas you see they didn't love themselves. You was willing to compromise uncompromising circumstances, rather it was for you to walk away. You know what I mean? So what we want to get some clarity and understanding is how come it is a struggle for those people who don't like you that you've decided to walk away from them because you know that's the best option for all parties, a healthy option at that. That option comes to the point where you understood that harm is not what your intentions are to create among yourself or other people of any part of your livelihood. So you was willing to make that decision versus make indecisive decisions or a decision to have anger or resentment or rebelliousness or blasphemy and so forth, so on towards yourself or others. Now, people have a problem with the chosen because they feel like they are chosen. People feel like that if they say Jesus Christ, they actually fulfill with Jesus Christ. But if you paid attention in the scriptures of Jesus Christ was telling you to walk in a good light, a good way, told you to stay away from among those who didn't walk that way. That's for all those who in the back who be feeling like, well, I'm going to be a hypocrite, but also at the same time, I'm going to put this mask on or I'm going to portray that God or Jesus is blessing me with these blessings because of material. That's not no blessing. It's that you decided to obtain them things because that's what you desired. If we go into the metaphysics of a manifestation, the law of attraction, universal laws, if we break it down to that, all this stuff come from you. I just got to stay in here long enough, but welcome to the broadcast. It's good with it. So people are curious where because a lot of people don't seek knowledge and seek wisdom. I understand you might be busy. You may not know where to start. Religion comes from ancient Kemet. Ancient Kemet comes from Isis, for example. This is where the Bible story come from. It comes from the Egyptians, which they are melanin, different type of extraterrestrial beings. This is where religion came from. And so what happened was that you have many people took a part of that scripture that's written over on the wall that they don't want nobody to be over there. Now they got it all fenced up. And when I say fenced up, I'm talking about fenced up with the military and all that. They don't want nobody going over there seeking any type of information. You know why? Because if you seek the truth, you'll find the truth and it'll break you free from the matrix. It'll break you free from the lies. It's not that the masses don't see the lies. It's not that the masses don't see the lies. The masses see the lie, but they find themselves indulging in many multiple limitless things that actually take their mind off the truth. But guess what happens? The truth continuously to present itself no matter what, because if religion is the way, how come the people who have taught it or the narrative they have projected over many hundreds of years leave people homeless, leave people strandedless? When I say strandedless, we're talking about strangled to the point where women who are actually don't have a man in the household, men who don't have a woman in their life to actually nurture and be, as one. You have situations where that you have children that is abandoned, neglected, abused physically, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. And then they wonder why children are having issues in school or issues outside of school, or why they're giving attention to other things, because adults are not being responsible to actually be responsible enough to say, hey, you know what, it's not good. So a lot of emotions and a lot of experience and a lot of trauma, that actually makes you feel uncomfortable. Why would you want to go back to that? Why would you want to go back to an old relationship that you know that's broken, is damaging, abusive, neglective, saying that this is better than what I got, now? A lot of time the problem don't be the man or the woman. A lot of time, hold on. Okay. I don't know what part y'all missed, but anyway, we're gonna move forward. My bad. That's my fault. I went too far out. I was using the Wi-Fi. Forgot. You got so excited. I'm good. I'm happy to see you guys. That's what it is. Y'all got me so excited. You got me sidetracked. But guess what? We back at it, right? So what I'm saying to say is this. We back at it, right? So what I'm saying to say is this. That the reason why God or the universe or source or spirit chose, everybody have had, and I'm not saying there's still not people to be chosen. Don't get it twisted. But here's a few questions to ask self. Cause let me step in before I get to that part, cause I want to respond to Kevin. Shouts out to Kevin too, y'all. Make sure y'all follow Kevin if you see him in the chat, because Kevin most definitely very intellectual. He was very mature in his questions and statement. He's very woke, and I love that. I love to see somebody actually inspired to accept the truth, not based on my perception or the perception, but the perception of truth. So shouts out to Kevin. Kevin had a question that he asked. Well, I hear everything that you're saying, Ola the Bade, but what is the solution to all of this madness? Well, to be honest with you, I'm just a guide. I'm just a guide, a messenger. And that's one of my gifts, to give to the masses of people. Now, to answer his question, for those who don't know about the question besides now, is that you have to go within yourself to find out what's best for you. But you have to connect to the source. You have to connect to the Most High in order to get the answer what's fit for your life. You know, everybody in different timelines, meaning everybody got something different going on. Everybody does not have the same thing going on. So this is why when I'm saying messages, it resonates with for those who it resonate. And people may not even have a message for them, but they may be inspired or have an interest coming here to find out what's being said. And to either they do their due diligence to calculate and see what's what and see how it adds up in their life and if it can benefit them. That's a great thing. My goal is always to speak things that's going to benefit people, not to tear them down. So getting into the chosen, the reason why I chosen, I'm going to talk about judgment and I'm going to talk about judging, because we can call righteous judgment. The reason why chosen can cause righteous judgment is because we understand that the powers that were, or people that's in these places they call high places, has a lot of knowledge, they have a lot of tools, they have a lot of resources, they have a lot of people. But having to give the call to righteous judgment, meaning we're going to call righteous judgment for justice, for things to be done in divine order. That's what that means when we call righteous judgment. It don't mean that we wish for harm to come upon people, but whatever harm they have projected or have influenced with their energy and their behavior and their intentions, this is what come back to them tenfold. And then the universe and the Most High decides, and also you have the 24 elders that's in the spiritual realm, which talks about biblically, they don't call them, they call them elders, but, and they call them some other different names. There's so many different names to cover up for people. It's like going in a rabbit hole and you digging in there and you trying to find exactly where the rabbit hole originated. You know, this is what this is about. It's about digging for information, digging for truth, finding all the connections, all the dots that connects to dots, because everything is not separated. Everything is a whole. So I need to drink some water too. Y'all gonna see me licking my lips a lot. I ain't trying to make no woman, be pulled in like, oh my God, he whips his lips a lot. Hey, dehydrated. Yeah, I need to drink some water. I didn't get none last night. So anyway, but what I'm saying to say is this, right? We're going to call righteous judgment by the words out of our mouth. Rather it's prayer, rather it's spiritual work, rather even used as a scripture. Doesn't matter. Our intentions are pure. We're calling judgment not only for ourselves, but we call it judgment on all the ancestors and the current people who are suffering. Even we call it judgment for the haters. We're causing judgment on their behalf to help them because they don't know how to help themselves and they don't understand what help is. They don't understand what help is, because if they understood what help was or help is, then they wouldn't have a problem with the chosen. Or even if you use a regular person who's a good person, people have an issue with people who are good. And the reason why they have an issue with people who are good, because they have bad intentions. I'm going to simplify it as that way. Because it can break itself down in so many thousand trillion ways, because it's infinite. People got all kinds of tactics never been seen, heard, or ever done. And on top of the things that have been seen, heard, and done, that will be presented to other people who've never experienced it. Their experiences, somebody else's experiences. This is how effective these type of situations affect everybody. People thinking, for example, if you don't love somebody, it don't affect nobody else. Well, that no love that you have, you carrying it everywhere you go. Because you are energy. You are a present of a physical avatar body that presenting yourself. Hey, how you doing? Don't talk to me. Hey, man, what's up, man? I don't know you, bro. You know, that type of stuff. But then you find yourself being contradictive, where now you in a situation where you say you one thing, but you not what you say you are, based on you are not very mindful of your behavior. Now, that's just a little bit of that. I just want to get on here for a real 20 minutes, something like that. Judging. Judging is someone that you accuse without the evidence of proof. That's what judging is. I know a lot of people slander and use that word a lot about judging someone, and they say in the wrong matter at the wrong time. If you see somebody struggling with something, right? If you see someone struggling with something, how come you not, if you have something to say about what he or she doing, how come you don't have the ability to actually reach out and help them or give them the resources so it can help them? I'm talking about those who be judging, because I'm always having to correct people when they say, oh man, you judging. No, it's more than what you see. If you give somebody time to speak, you can hear everything that comes along with it, because you ain't never heard it before. The reason why the universe and the Most High has an issue with the people that's in front of you, because they have taught so many tremendous, limitless, harmful things and behaviors for people to act upon and act on. So why would anybody honor a man, a woman, or a group of people with it that don't have any integrity? And that's not counting the people that hide behind the scenes that call the shots. They knew what I'm telling you is what they should have been doing from the beginning. So now we're doing it. The reason why us chosen people are not financially stable, because to the point where we're supposed to be, is because they steal money, manipulate energy. They cause delays, they cause obstacles, they cause energies of other people not to listen to us, as we don't know what we're talking about, because it's like the way that the world has been projected. If you got a bunch of money and you got a bunch of things, then he or she know what they're talking about. But people fail to realize they never thought, for those who haven't, how did those people get those things and what did they do to get them? But then there's evidence of proof that people actually make sacrifices and kill people and hurt people and manipulate people and steal people for insurance policies, you name it, for the spot, whatever. Whatever they had to do to get it, they're willing to do it. So that is an example of that. You know what I mean? So us chosen people, we're going to look the way we look, because we ain't come to look to impress people. We come to deliver the message. Then when somebody switch up and they not no longer looking like what they've looked like, a person like, well, damn, shit different. What happened? Shit changed. And I only say that because people be always looking at people, right? They judge them by what they got on. But guess what I do know about the people that judge they got on, right? Here I am, a messenger of the Most High. But you know how many people that watch people with ball caps, celebrities, and rap videos and music videos, and even they put a ball cap on and a hoodie on. You know how many people do that on? And that's where you show the judging. That's an example of contradictive. People not fully aware of their behavior. They justify it with injustice, but they expect it to be official. It's not official. It's not solid. People don't like people telling them the truth because it knows that within themselves they know they're wrong. But even with that, people don't have to tell people that because people already know it's wrong anyway. They do it anyway. And then they go to the Most High and they plead for mercy. You're only gonna get to do it but so long. You're not gonna keep being able to keep doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it. It's not gonna happen. I can tell you that right now. It's not. A lot of people follow people and get tapped in with people if they got a lot of followers. Like, oh yeah, I should follow that person. You know, it is what it is. People, I understand people don't have the gift of discernment to know what is the truth and what's not. Let's get into this copycatting. We almost done, y'all. Well, with this copycatting, this is where you find people who are copycatters who got the followers. What they got is what belongs to us. But we ain't gonna trip. Chosen, I need you to continuously to do what you're supposed to do. Use your gifts officially. Stay connected to the Most High. Most definitely stay connected to your spiritual team. Stay connected to the truth. No matter what happens, you will overcome and you will persevere, no matter what. In your finances, your love life, any type of stability, any type of mental concepts that you have, write those notes down. Stay taking those spiritual baths. Stay prayed up. Stay communicating with the Most High to make sure you stay on track. Continuously to inspire people. Continuously to have the integrity when nobody's looking. Continuously show them how powerful and why you were chosen. Not if you was chosen, continuously to show them why you was chosen. Because everything that they see now, but all those who are doubting and all those who are so occupied that they don't have enough time to hear what you have to say, that's a message for them to help them. They're degrading themselves and also degrading the value within themselves. But the projection of the value of you is saying that you don't have no value because you're saying XYZ or you look like XYZ, but XYZ ain't adding up to equal XYZ. But it adds up because they're not wanting to listen. They don't want to prove you wrong. Even those who want to prove you wrong can't prove you wrong because you're speaking from the Most High. You're willing to surrender. You're willing to be the vessel. That is why you're chosen. You're willing to do the right thing. You're willing to keep peace in the midst of the trauma, midst of the drama, midst of the chaos. You're willing to keep peace by all means necessary, regardless. They don't understand. They really don't understand how it can be just over with a snap of a finger of their life. Because you do have a lot of people out here that feel like they tough and feel like they know this, they know that, they know this person, and this person know a bunch of these people. The chosen have millions of people that go against on a day-to-day basis and more millions to come. And not one defeating us. No one will touch us. No one will do anything. And yeah, we're going to sound like we cocky, arrogant. We not none of that. We just stating the facts. We're sitting here on these lives or any other platform proving it. Or we out in person in the communities, enlighten the communities of facts and truth and change. Our ancestors were bribed, killed, manipulated, deceived, and others took the other side so they wouldn't stand in this purpose because they knew that you're going to start at the bottom, even though you don't supposed to be at the bottom. When you get somebody doing magic and trying to take somebody's destiny, that tells you powerful. Because if you wasn't about nothing chosen, if you wasn't that powerful, why are they doing spell work to take your destiny from you if you are nothing? If you were nothing, even with the collective, if you are nobody, why is the people attacking you? Nobody's don't get paid attention to, right? Or do they? According to the calculations of what we see, people who supposed to be nobody is actually being attacked by people, by lies, deceptions, plots, unalive situations. What's another one? Gaslighting, love bombing. It's one more that I want to use, and I think of it in a minute. But this is what being done to the chosen and the people that's trying to follow the right way. Bullying, being bribed, kindness taken for weakness, and because people kind, that don't mean they're weak. People choose battles wisely. Wise people and kind people are into demising their life. They don't need to go through nothing for something to actually be comprehensive to comprehend. They don't need none of that. They just know. You know, some of the stuff that I've said today, it allows me, shouts out to all the subscribers as well, man. If y'all want to like, share, follow, make sure you do that. It's appreciated. If you don't, you like to sit back in the back and judge me, do your thing, man. One thing for certain, I don't miss the mark, and second, I don't lie. But I promise you, you'll see it before you see it. And this is the other thing that Most High wanted me to let the chosen know, that you're going to find some of these people who did doubted you, didn't really deal with you when you was giving it at the bottom. You're going to find all these people at the top, rather they resenting the act like, oh, I don't see it. Oh, no. Because they're going to feel some type of way because they underestimated you. Whatever they thought about when they underestimated you is what their demise is going to be, because it's going to be an internal thing that's going to hit them to the point, regardless if he or she is able to express this to you. So they're going to blend in with people like, well, shoot, they don't really know me, so they don't know if I did or not. But see, God gave you that gift of discernment, and he gave you that spiritual team that's actually going to keep people like that away. And they're going to be wondering why they can't get in. Like, man, they don't know me like that, man. I'm trying to get in there. But the Most High do. See, like I said, people lie to people, but energy don't lie to people. And what you sow, you shall reap, whether people see it or not. But anyway, you just got a lot of people copycatting. I've been looking on all these platforms, people using the Chosen and this and that and the third. I've been talking about Chosen since the freaking early 2000s. That's how ahead the Chosen is. I'm telling you, chosen that's out there that know you chosen. It don't matter what your race is. The Most High chose you. The Most High don't deal with worldly events. Worldly ignorance is what you call it. He deals with divine justice for the whole universe, not for just the earth. There's many different beings in many different places. Despite the lies that tell, oh, we're the only people that ever existed. But you got to make it make sense. But then you put it in the Bible like we're the only ones that existed. Well, the reason why people have a problem with the Bible because it's contradictory. It's things that people want answers for and they can't give it. If you chosen by the Most High, you should be able to give. The Most High will run through your physical body and speak the breath that you speak out your mouth for truth when people ask these questions. And because somebody is not religious doesn't mean they don't believe in the Most High. For the naysayers. People are just not willing to follow no doctrine that actually misleads and tell you, hey, you need to give this money, and this money right here is going to make you receive blessings. You receive blessings by actually having integrity and morals and actually acting accordingly, and then also putting in the actions. It says, like the Bible says, no faith without works, without faith, no works. If you don't put no work in, you don't get nothing. A lot of people sitting and huffing and puffing, waiting on a husband or a wife, or waiting on this dream. You got to go put into your dream. Do you really want it the way you say you want it, or you just talking? And then those who don't want nothing, they round actually bashing you and manipulating you to not fulfill your dream. And then guess what else you're doing? You're telling them what your dream is so they can actually sabotage it. by take you in a different direction, praying against it, or talking bad on it, sending negative energy, so forth, so on. You're supposed to move in silence, man. Trust me, I had to learn them lessons too. People want to know so bad what I'm doing, how I'm doing, who I'm with, and all that. Even your ex-girlfriends want to know who you're chilling with, what you're doing, and all they want to do is come back in and manipulate again. They don't want you. Male and female. If your exes wanted you that bad, why are they called an ex? And then second but least, if they really loved you the way they kept telling you over and over, sex don't make you be in love and don't mean it's love. It's an interaction that we actually use when that time comes. They will show you better than they can tell you. People want to run back to these funky spiritual beings in a physical body. They ain't even worth it. They already show you they ain't honor themselves based on how they thought when you already presented and gave them genuine love off the rip without them even going through all the storms that you already went through before you even met them. You put all that bullshit aside with that male that you dealt with or that female that you dealt with or that wife or that ex-husband, when I mean say ex-wife and ex-husband, or that baby mother or that baby daddy, and you gave them your heart again and you open up to them hoping that it would be something different. But they showed you the same shit, but nothing but worse betrayal. Then it made you pull back. Well, for those who struggling with it, the solution to this is heal, forgive, learn all the lessons that you learned, and know that when you're manifesting something, have good intentions so you can be on a vibration to attract that same intentional male or female spouse. You can want marriage, but if you ain't marriage material, then what's the purpose of you being married? You might as well just settle for what you have. If it's meant for you to have kids, and that's what your partnership is based on, you don't have to be married and be bonded in a contract that's actually set up. The world is set up. This is a fact. The world is set up for you to fail. I'm gonna give you a couple examples. I'm gonna give you 2 or 3. I ain't gonna, because I can give you a lot. Financially, what your relationship is introduced to, and last but least, your mind, meaning your mind and your eyes can see the things that's in front of you that's not equally yoked to the relationship that you want to have, that you don't see a lot of that relationship, or those relationships is present, but it's not in the present where you can connect with it on a consistent basis, where you see more chaos and messed up relationships when it comes down to the concept that I just broke down. A marriage contract in the courtroom is to get their portion. They're going to get their money. That's the purpose of child support. It ain't about really caring and nurturing the child. The child going to be taken care of anyway because the Most High love all the children. That's a fact. The Most High would give that single mom extra resources, whether it's multiple men, she don't have to be sexually involved with them. But if she do, that's her prerogative. Of financial income without that father being present, that child or them children are going to be taken care of. Because some men don't care about no women having a bunch of kids. For those who, oh, she got 5 kids. Oh, she got 3 kids. She ain't going to never be happy. Why are you even worrying about if she is or not? Apparently you're not happy. Rather, you got no kids. You got women who don't have no kids talk like this. You got women who do have kids that's in the same boat. Yep. Now that's what you call judging. That's when it breaks down to blasphemy, hypocrite. You criticizing a person about their circumstances, but then you doing, or you want to be, or you want to have attention because they're getting some attention. And then you want to understand and you want to know why the Most High, because see, why the Most High picked the chosen? Because we don't care nothing about no backlash. We don't care nothing about no follows. I mean, we grateful for it. Not saying that people who follow are not important. What we're saying is the shit got to be said and done no matter what. And we got to be leading by example what we stating then. Because if we're not, then we are a liar. Rather y'all ever meet me in life or not, I have to deal with that. And then I have to deal with the backlash of facts and truth. Like, yeah, well, he said this and he presented that, but Guess what? He doing X, Y, Z and doing X, Y, Z and doing X, Y, Z. The devil be sending all kinds of situations. It ain't that I don't want to be involved with people or like people or connect with people. The devil is so easily, which is wickedness, to get in people's mind and get them to be altered. The demons just jump in. The next thing you know, the things have shifted. Now my life is in jeopardy while I'm at peace and also not causing nobody's life to be in jeopardy. So people try to figure out why the children are able to discern things, so many different strategic strategies. That's an example. We know when to pull, we know when to go. And sometimes when you make the mistake, because we're not perfect, but sometimes when you make the mistake, the Most High save you just enough to show you how much it could have cost you. And then people want to wonder why we believe so much, why we got so much faith in the Most High. Because every time we turn around, we get saved from a situation, whether we are aware of it or a situation we have no clue about. Sometimes the Most High let us get touched up a little bit. Bang, bang, bang. But then at the same time, we still saved. And we here to give a testimony. Then you had the people in the background getting so mad and jealous that like, oh, they got to be making that story up because they just got stories for days. Really? That's what you getting out of that? Instead of accepting like, damn, I thought my life was bad, but I understand that I have somebody I can relate to. It may not be the same story, not that it's supposed to be, but damn, that just gave me some motivation to keep pushing, and that inspired my faith. That inspired me. What up? It inspired me to look at things a little different than compared that I was looking at. No, I know I'm not perfect. No, I know I'm not better than other people, or I know I'm intelligent, or no, I got some wisdom and so forth, so on. But what I realized, that somebody just is wise and sharp, of many knives in the drawer, just like me. Just like me. But then you have them people who like to compete and compare. There's no comparison when it comes down to the chosen. We don't sit around and figure out how we gonna try to ill will somebody and make somebody feel bad just to prove that we chose. We're not here to prove nothing. It's already proved. We're here. We're here. And it's more to come. But in the meantime, whatever we're assigned, whatever our assignments are, and whatever we're told to do, that's what we're focused on. We're not focused on trying to convince anybody of anything. People have their free will to choose whatever path they choose to choose, and that's their free will. But in the meantime, this is what we choose, and we stand in line, and we're not getting out of line no matter who it is. We've been attacked by so many different people. We've been bamboozled by so many different corporations. We got people stealing our information. We got fake relatives who do witchcraft, been trying to unalive us, and hitmans and all that stuff. And they want us to think that we're going to trust them again and give them another chance. Guess what's so crazy? This is even another evidence of the Most High, even proving itself of the Most High being the Most High. In all those things that we ever been through, from a kid all the way up to adult, we seen many things that could have went left. But the Most High swept us out. He gave us a break. He showed us the situation. And then because we will always go back. We will always go back and be the better person. You know, you have somebody, you might even particulate in like, yeah, man, you know, XYZ happened. And, you know, trying to figure out what's the better decision. Not that you don't know. You just want to see where you at with your decision as well. Not that you know everything. But you genuinely deal with this person. They say, yeah, man, you should be the better person, man. You should work things out, man. It's going to get better. You might even say, man, this done happened tremendously. So many countless times, man. I'm too burdened by it. But see, this last shot last year, that last shot, the Most High gave us the ability to really see for people for who they really were, as we always seen it, because we want to ignore it. How can you heal if you continuously go to an unhealing situation? Unhealing circumstances. How can you heal? You can't. How can you overcome? How can you gain wisdom? How can you persevere? How can you be free? Even with the people at the top who tell all these lies, they've been telling lies. How can you be free from that if you continuously to participate as the lie, continuously the deception, the manipulation be shown to you, and you like, Nah, you know what? I'm gonna let them keep doing all this crazy stuff, even though I'm about to lose my house, even though I'm about to lose my car, even though I'm about to lose my wife, even though I'm about to lose myself, even though I'm about to go turn up, even though I'm about to go drink a lot, even though I'm about to go do drugs for the first time, even though I'm gonna try to kill myself by all means necessary. Oh, you know what? I think I need to go to jail. I think I need to kill somebody. This is gonna solve all my problems. That the people who at the top been telling ye all these lies. Oh, you can get this money. Oh, we got these resources. Oh, we giving money, all of the government giving money away. They ain't giving nothing away. They want to take the money that you got and you apply for it and you get denied. Why you gotta have so much qualification for to get some money when the money is actually printed for free? Why you keep telling people there's a drought of money, but you keep printing it and it's for free? They say money don't grow on trees. Yeah, the hell it do. That's how money is accumulated and made. Well, maybe they take breaks. They don't take no breaks. They print money 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. There's a shift for each person to work with hundreds and hundreds of people orchestrating that money to be printed out. If that money, you got to look at it this way for those who doubt what I'm saying or think they don't know what I'm saying. You have to look at one particular thing that I'm going to help you understand and see. If they stop printing money for an hour, 30 minutes, how could it be enough money to circulate not only in the United States, for example, I'm just using the United States as an example, around the world for people to use the United States money as well as all the other different monies that are exchanged worldwide, digital and physical. How the economy gonna be the economy if you pause money at any given second? And these are well-skilled people. You're talking about tons and pounds of money that's being moved from one place to another. If they didn't have the machines that they had set up, they wouldn't be able to actually cut this money off, select it, box it up, wrap it. Like these machines that they have built is tremendous, incredible. You know how many speeds of a light of seconds that something has to be wrapped up versus our seconds saying 1, 2, 3. It's way faster than that. It has to be because the money has to go out and then it has to be recycled and printed again. And then it was revealed to me yesterday, we're gonna get up out of here after this, is that the reason why the rich burn money because they're burning money to their ancestors. A lot of y'all don't know about that, but the next time I get on here, I'll give you the information, give you confirmation, understanding why people burn money. It's been an ancient ritual that's been done for a long time, and to kind of sum it up is the reason why, but I'll go deeper into it next time. I'll make sure I write this as a note, as a reminder for those who are here and for those who will miss it, is that your ancestors, based on that debt that they had here, the money is currency. That's what money is anyways, energy. And a lot of your ancestors was in debt. So when you burn money, it releases that debt to allow you to have room for your abundance and wealth. Simple as that. And most people are like, oh man, I think it was gonna be some devil stuff. Ain't nothing devil about burning no money. Ain't nothing devil about doing spiritual work. Ain't nothing devil about rituals and sacrifices and animal sacrifice and all that. The problem is people. People and their intentions, that's what the problem is. When it comes down to religion, spiritual work, or even if you're a non-believer, your choices. But anyway, Oladabade Obi Sayin, I'm up out of here, man. Peace. I hope y'all all have a blessed day. Until next time.